Okay, so, oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this. I still can't believe I'm doing this. I've recorded 2 videos already today. You'll see one of them tomorrow. And it's still crazy to me that we heading into week 16, and after the disastrous of a year, which I know that's not proper grammar. Whatever, screw that. Screw English. It's been absolutely atrocious year. And the Packers went from a 6% to an 11% just by beating the Rams and then having Seattle lose, and then the winner of Cowboys Commanders. Then you start rooting for the team that lost to lose more of those games. So we went again 6% to 11%, got 5% chance addition. From week 15 to week 16. This is the hardest week though. I think again. We're going to have, we're going to talk week 17. We're going to talk week 18 too. But, yeah, I would say this is the week where it's like, it's make or break. It's make or break for us. This is the week where things might happen, and it's either good things or bad things. And again, we have the Vikings next week, so it's not like, hey, even if we somehow get past the Dolphins, which is a big if, still have the Vikings, still have the Lions. So, to me, I think the Dolphins are harder to beat right now than the Vikings, especially because a good team would have been able to hold off the Vikings from coming back, from a 33-point lead. So, I think because it was the Colts, Vikings got lucky because they were so bad. But, if the Packers had a 33-point lead on the Vikings, they'd be like, okay, maybe we have a chance to, go into week 18 and then, have to face the Lions. But we're not worried about that right now. We're worried about the Dolphins. We're worried about the Commanders. We're worried about the Seahawks. And you can kind of throw the Giants in there too, but we care more about the Commanders than we do the Giants, just because Commanders lost the game. We needed that. Whoever lost that game needed to lose 2 more. So this week, I think that's easy enough. So we're gonna go up 1%. Okay, not a lot. We're not gonna go up a lot, but we're gonna go up like 1% if the Niners win. I think that's easy enough to do. I think this is easy enough to do. We need Seattle to lose 1 more game, and that could be this week. So shout out to Bella. Bella wanted me to talk about the Chiefs. You want to help us out, Bella? Beat the Chiefs at home. At home, Bella. Your Chiefs just have to win at home. And I think that's, that's doable. Seattle is good, but, the Chiefs are better. Seattle, maybe. Well, let's see. Who do they play? So they play the Chiefs. They play the Jets. And they have the. Oh, okay. So Seattle might lose week 16 to week 17. They might. They very well might lose week 16 and week 17. So I don't know how much of a chance they're going to have to make the playoffs, because that's really bad. But again, those are easy enough to happen. Technically, we do need the Lions to lose a game, but we play them week 18. So, whoever wins that can basically, probably get in the playoffs. So, it's highlighted kind of yellow, but again, it's not super needed. This is needed, even though it's not highlighted super yellow. And then this is needed too. We need, the Commanders to really lose. So, now, let's say we get those 2 right, because those games will be on Saturday. These will be Saturday. Packers on Sunday. If we beat the Dolphins, if the Niners win and the Chiefs win, we go from an 11% to a 27% chance to win. And again, that's not too much, but being realistic, I talk about this in my predictions for week 16. Being realistic, I don't know if the Packers can do it. I don't. You have to go on the road to Miami, to the warmth. Well, it'll be a lot warmer there than it will be here, at least. They have Tyreek Hill. They have Waddle. They have 2 very good receivers. I don't know how well our secondary is going to do. You have Raheem Mostert and whatnot. You have, a good running game. They have a pretty good defense as well, too. Even though they did just let up, was it 30? I think it was 30. No, 33. I think was it 33 to 30. I think they lost to the Bills last week. So I guess, maybe if you can keep them on the field, you can exploit them. But we'll see. I'm not super optimistic that we're going to win this game. I've had this circled for a while as to, a game to watch. And ever since, again, since the Packers really started losing, now it's like this game is do or die. Like, if you lose, it's basically down to a 1% chance. You're still technically in there, but your season's essentially done. So, oops, run game. Run game. But again, it's essentially, why did it go down 4%? I hate this thing, man. I don't know why it's doing that. Whatever. It said 27% before. 25 to 27. Okay. So you got basically a quarter of a chance to win if you beat the Dolphins. But that'll be the test. That's going to be the test, is can they do it? I don't know. If I'm being realistic, putting my bias aside, I don't know. I'm nervous about this game. I just don't know if it's going to happen. But if it does, we're going to have basically, again, a quarter of a chance to win as long as, the Seahawks lose, as long as the Commanders lose. Then, if all three happens, then week 17 and week 18, all we need is the Commanders. The Commanders to lose one more, and they play the Browns, and then they host the Cowboys. So, I think that is possible to happen. I think they can lose another game if they lose to the 49ers. Again, they should. It's going to be any given Sunday. Any given Sunday, okay? But I think they should. Niners have the best defense in the league. I think that's possible. And then again, if Seattle loses just this game, then we're good. But even if they somehow, some way beat the Chiefs, then you have the Jets the following week at home. But I think they should, lose to the Jets too. So, again, we're not going to go. I don't want to go into the future. We've already talked about this. But just looking at that kind of preview, again, only Commanders need to lose one more. Have the Vikings. Packers have the Vikings at home. Packers have the Lions at home. So, if that happens, we're, almost good to go. If we're able to beat the Dolphins, and then it's just, can we win 2 more times at home? 2 more times at home, that's it. But I don't want to look ahead to that because we have to go on the road to the Dolphins. And, you win, you have a quarter of a chance to make the playoffs. You lose, you have about a 1% chance to make the playoffs. So, it's like 0.6 or whatever. They're not officially eliminated, but they are officially eliminated. So, for now, like the video, share the video around, don't subscribe, and let's go Chiefs. Let's go Niners. Again, second week in a row. And then let's try to upset the Dolphins on the road. I'm out of here. Peace.